Okay, last one for the night. For real this time. Um, yeah. So let's uh, let's let's jump into it. So, what do we have? Let me just quick scan this page. Okay, so it looks like we have Haru's parents here. The only rabbit family we've seen before, and they look familiar. I'm pretty sure this is Haru's parents. So, let's see. The interspecies marriage rate is increasing yearly. Interesting. I like reading the paper. Let's see. Can new values of marriage tear down the species wall? The Ministry of Beast Harmony announced that the interspecies marriage rate is increasing yearly since 100 years after the first species war. Wait, it's only been 100 years since they had a war? Let's see. Minister of Beast Harmony. Interfamily marriage is common, says Minister Farizan. And right now, interspecies marriage is becoming common. Social media has become a great gateway for young animals of different species to interact with each other. And what's more, the societal views of marriage are constantly changing. This generation's future is looking truly bright. This is a joyous trend. Interesting. Okay. Hmm. The times are changing, I guess. I can't imagine this happening when we were young. The new generation's becoming more flexible. Well, it's probably none of my concern. My Haru is a smart girl. Okay, it is her parents. Dear, sorry, but could you pass the circular notice to the house next door? Let's see. So, a circular notice is a folder passed among neighbors who are members of a town association to pay a fee to the town's association, usually about 200 yen. Yuck. Okay. So, this got brought up. So, I'm wondering, this got brought up for a reason. There's a reason why this is a thing. And it's no coincidence that what was it Marin or Melon? I'm gonna say Melon because that sounds better for now. But I still need to check on that. But the implications of him being born in interspecial marriage, the rate of the interspecial marriage rate increasing. That's no coincidence. Like this is being shown to us for a reason because I feel like this is going to be used to drive a point across later, right? And just because this guy exists, Melon, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like he's an important part, gonna be an important part for Legacy and Haru deciding if it's even worth being together, or better yet, having a kid if they get to that point. You know? So I don't know. There's just so many ways this can go because I don't know. It's just so weird. A herbivore and a carnivore having a kid. How do you how do you raise that? Which side? Like my question. I have so many questions. Like which side of it? Which side of the child would you raise? Like what? I guess it depends, right? Like which side would be more dominant? But how would you know that? You know? It, there's just so many factors. It's just so man. Let me tell you, Beastars has a way of just it's like a roller coaster. 1 minute it's calm, it's chill, and then you hit that down slope, and then it just keeps picking up speed until you come to an abrupt stop. And that's your moment of levity. And then wait, the ride's not done yet. Then it just takes off again and it rockets off. That's Beastars, right? And that's why I feel Melon's in. That's the perfect way to describe Melon's introduction. I don't know. I don't know what role he has to play right now though. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to get to sleep tonight, Paru. All right, let's see. So he's going out. Oh, were they there? So okay. This is my shift schedule. I work at I work at Tuesdays to Sundays. Okay, here's my schedule. Oh, there. Okay. This is nice. This is so nice. So much progress. Like they're seeing. I'm happy to see this. They're seeing each other again. They're communicating. When they get off work, their schedules. Couple shit. Let's see. Now we get to know when we're available. Communication. I like it. Like I believe the first time Legosi's been to Haru's house, who hasn't been inside, but it was what was it called? He came under under false pretenses. He what did he say? Hi, my name's Lesser Panda Rhina. Lesser Panda Rhina. So this is the first time Legosi's dad is seeing, not Legosi's dad, Haru's dad is seeing Legosi. Still have to see Legosi's dad if he's like even around, but we'll see. He's like, huh? Geez, it's so inconvenient that I have to call your apartment phone. Why do you have to get rid of your cell phone? Let go. See? Huh? Oh, that's awkward. Well, it looks like Legosi's gonna meet Pops. Oh, by the way, welcome to Beastars 100 Chapter 20. Welcome to Beastars Chapter 125. A monster's threatening letter with the Nashi attached. Hmm. He's so confused. Hey, Haru. Hey, Daddy. Is he a friend of yours? Yes. My name is Legosi the Grey Wolf. He's my junior by a year. We're friends back in high school. We were friends back in high school. Daddy? Ah, well, good evening to you. So you two were talking in the rain? Say, Haru, why don't we get him inside our house? We've got dinner ready. He's so courteous. What? Come on, Daddy, quit with the polite act. No, it's okay. Legosi has plans already. I'll be glad to. Legosi's finally meeting her father and her family. Let's see. I feel. Oh, this is just so. Oh, this is so relatable. It hurts. Like, it hurts me to. It hurts me to watch. Maybe I should just call it quits and go to bed. No, we have to see it through. We have to see it through. We have to meet Haru's family. Let's see. Of course, Legosi took it at face value. My, what an unexpected visitor. Let's see. Those small chopsticks. You can't eat with those, dude. Hmm? Hey, Oni. Oh, I'm sorry. We don't have chopsticks for big visitors. You'll have a hard time using those, won't you? Oh, no, I can use these no problem. Thanks for treating me to dinner. This is nice to see. I've definitely been on the end of this before. It's an experience, I'll have you know. um I only agreed to come to her house because I thought it'd be rude to refuse. I feel that. But now I'm thinking it was even more rude to come here. This cup's like a sake cup. And he's over here. What's Dad thinking? I can't imagine Haru will want to know his schedule if they're really old friends. That said, I don't think I can pry any further. All herbivores in this house are scared. Too scared to pry into the youngest child's relationship with the wolf in our dinner table. Literally inviting a predator in their house. Well, Legosi's not a predator, but a carnivore, so at least her siblings are. It makes sense for the dad to be a little nervous. Though. I hope this doesn't turn into what the pessimist in me is saying it's gonna turn into, because it could easily go that route. I hope it's wholesome. Please let this be a wholesome chapter. My heart can't take it. No. Let's see. My mom is a great cook. Eat all you like, Legosi. It would really help. It would really help. I made too much food. So these are so-called plate meals. They look so warm and elaborate. Has Legosi never had a plate meal before? Bamboo shoot with spring vegetables, dandelion greens, ohitashi, snap pea and lettuce miso soup. That looks delicious, actually. Pictures of Haru and her siblings, her handcrafts and drawings. I heard that herbivores are more family oriented than carnivores, because of an innate desire to protect themselves from the carnivores of the outside world. In that case, I might as well be a monster invading their home. He's very observant. I feel like this is kind of sweet. Like, Legosi's never has Legosi never had a home cooked meal before? Because we don't know a lot of. Well, no, he had to have. I don't think he's all right. Maybe not like a home cooked meal because he lived with his grandpa, right? But maybe not like a family meal, right? Like a meal as a family, because Legosi's family life. He's had a sad life. Like, we don't know a lot about his. Actually, we don't know anything about his mom. We don't know anything about his dad. We don't know anything about his grandmother outside that she dated Gosha and they had a kid, which was Legosi's mom. Like, we don't know anything about Legosi's family life whatsoever. I don't know. Maybe this is a big deal to him. Okay. Let's see. Wow. This is delicious. It has a gentle taste. Glad you like it, even though it's just vegetables. You're not a picky eater, are you? Oh, well, we canines like the very act of eating. We'll eat anything. Huh? Okay, I see how that was awkward. Vegetables, I mean. Not you, not y'all. Y'all are safe. I like the mom how she has a sense of humor about it. So that's where Haru gets it from. And Haru, look at Haru's face. She's like smooth. That's that face. Smooth. Good. Must be why you're so big. You're almost too big. That's how all males should be. You should learn from him, Haru. You haven't grown at all since 4th grade. I've grown 3 centimeters, Mom. Besides, there isn't a single rabbit in this house who isn't a total pipsqueak. I see. They aren't family oriented because of their self preservation instincts. They just simply love Haru. Hmm? If I could actually have a future with her, with my record, then I'd like to make a family as happy as this one. Aw. See, that's awesome. Just simple aspirations like that makes Legacy endearing. That's something people can relate to. Something I could personally relate to as well. I would very much like the same thing one day, but that's sweet. And now I'm thinking about it, maybe Legosi's desire for this is because he never had this as a kid. That's just my guess, because it really doesn't seem like it. Outside of. Because all he had, it seems, was his grandfather. This just. Like, we've been with Legosi this entire time, and yet there's still so much we don't know. Which is crazy to think about. You would think it would have gotten brought up sooner. But I don't know, maybe that's what Melon's gonna bring to the table. Maybe we might learn more about Legosi. And eventually Melon. I keep translating it back and forth. I think it's Melon. I believe it's Melon. Let's go. I've spent most of my life hurting. Let's see, I've spent most of my life hurting myself, which led to me becoming an ex-convict and dropping out of school. I never cared about how I did things as long as I did as I pleased. It was easy to carry out my convictions when I was all alone. Legosi, please stay good friends with Haru. I will. Thank you for treating me to dinner. See you, Legacy. Hmm. So now he's starting to be more self-conscious about his actions up until this point. Legosi's always reflecting on his mistakes and whatever, and whatever's happened to him. I've always said I love a self-aware protagonist, but but yeah. And now he's actually thinking about the future now, which is important because remember he didn't kiss Haru in the what's it called, the meat shack where they were selling dead rabbit meat. um, he's thinking about the future, so that's cool. Well, he's thinking about someone other than himself. He's growing up. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's see. So he's gonna leave now. For most of dinner time, Haru's dad's eyes met with mine. Lego, see? Oh, Dad speaking up. It's still raining quite a bit. Why don't I drive you over to the train station? Oh wow. So, oh, he's actually giving him a ride. Oh, that's nice. I wonder how Lego's gonna mess it up. He has a habit of he like Legacy has a habit of cooking himself. Like at every opportunity he gets, he just does it. So I wonder how he's gonna mess it up with Dad. Or who knows? Things might go right, but that awkward car ride home. Let's see how it goes. Cause Legacy actually it should go fine. Cause Legacy hasn't done anything wrong. He really hasn't. But we'll see. Look how small he is in the car. I feel that. I'm a giant myself. I can hardly fit behind the wheel of our current like truck. Not fat. I'm just tall. I'm tall. Anyway, I'm very grateful and really sorry. Hey, well, I forgot my car was specially made for small animals. Sorry if you're feeling cramped. Well, that's just plain rude. What? Oh, I thought he said Legosi was being rude. Do you see those patrol officers? They've been looking at us for quite a while. Ignoramuses. They must think that you're threatening me because you're a wolf and I'm a rabbit. Oh, it's getting... don't make it awkward. He's so nervous. Look at the sweat beads from his face. He didn't do anything. You're not guilty of anything. What's this? I'm in love with your daughter. What? I'm in love with your daughter. He just came out. He just came out clean and just said it. What? I'm in love with your daughter. Does this count as being threatening? Well, Legacy, that was wow. Smooth, bro. Um, I don't know what to. I'm as confused as the dad right now. But okay, at least he was direct and upfront about it. And you know what? This is actually a good thing. I feel he's being upfront, right? Which is Legacy's learning how to open himself up more, right? I feel like the time he spent with Haru, that walk through the back alley market and opening up to Haru, I feel like this is huge progress. It's done wonders for Legacy. Like getting him to like open up and be more honest and be more present, I feel. And because he opened up to Haru, it's a gateway for him to open up to to her family as well, right? This is because I always said it doesn't always have to he doesn't always have to be in combat, right? To be vulnerable, right? But this is a moment of vulnerability where Legacy is essentially opening himself up to rejection. Haru accepts him, right? She loves him, But the question is, will her family accept Legoshi too? Because mind you, this is huge development for our wolf boy, who's always been who's always been like an outcast, somewhat, you know. So I hope. I'm scared to click on the next page. I really hope Daddy accepts Legoshi. He's been a good boy. I feel like he deserves it. Like, mind you, um, this guy, her dad. I'm assuming he doesn't even know that Legoshi's the one that saved Haru's life. I don't even know. I don't even think he knows that Haru was even kidnapped. But he probably doesn't, more than likely. But I don't think that's a factor though. So let's see. Red light, green light. This boy. Look how small this car is. How's Legoshi fitting in this? That's hilarious. It's like a clown. He picked up his shoes properly. He listened to all of our ramblings. He did his utmost best to hide his fangs and claws. And he made good eye contact with me. Is it those little things that made him get Haru's smile all to himself? Thanks a lot for the ride. I feel this. Why is this chapter just so relatable? We went from insanity last chapter to a moment of quiet and levity once again, right? And then this right here. I'm in love with your daughter. I've personally, I've been on the on the other end of this way back when, right? So it's still kind of fresh to me that I don't know, just the it's like if you're familiar with the Kingdom Hearts series, listen to Simple and Clean, right? Just listen to that song. It's called Simple and Clean. And then I don't know. It's just that feeling. I don't know what that is. I don't know how to describe it now. I'm just kind of anxious now. Don't know why. Anyway, he's out the car. Legoshi, come again sometime. Let's see. We'll have a big pair of chopsticks ready for you. Wow. After a short male-to-male talk with Haru's father, Legoshi thought, I'm a lone wolf no more. Wow. That was the end of it. Wow. That's actually amazing. He accepted him. I'm so happy for him. Really. Like out of everyone, Legoshi deserves this. I don't know. Wait, I'm lost for words. Like we're starting to get proper payoff to like Legoshi's suffering and his pain, and Haru accepted him for who he is, right? And now his diligence and hard work is being paid off by his father, and Haru's family accepting him. I expected the worst going in. The pessimist in me absolutely expected the worst. I don't want you ever seeing my daughter again and go on that route. But once again, Beastars has subverted expectation in one of the most heartfelt of ways, because this is what, because I don't know, that's what the newspaper, okay, so maybe that's the point it was trying to drive across. Like, just because you're different species doesn't mean you can't love each other, you know? And Legoshi's dad accepts him. He even said, we'll have a big pair of chopsticks ready for you. So they fully expect Legoshi, he fully expects Legoshi to be in his daughter's life, and he respects it. He respects him. That's just a beautiful thing, and I'm happy to see it. like, does that mean they're in the clear now? They're out of the woods? No, they still have to struggle more. They still have to work for it just a little bit more, because the wild. I feel like with Melon existing now, there are implications. He's a wild card, right? Like it may be a hint in the future as to can their relationship really work, especially if they were to have a kid, right? Because that's just gonna open up a whole nother can of worms. But that's where I feel like the story's going, because we're getting a lot of emphasis on the consequence, perhaps the consequences of interspecial like romance. We'll see. But until then, I will see you during the next one. This has been chapter 125. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. Give a thumbs up for our wolf boy. This is what we all want, honestly, and it's great. I will see you during the next one. Be good and be nice to each other.